Hi everyone, so let's do this question. Dynamic programming. Since our daily LeetCode challenge was related to dynamic programming, so I thought let's do a simple, easy dynamic programming question. What does linear DP mean? I think it's just one way, right? Okay, so counting bits. Given an integer n, return an array answer of length n plus 1 such that for each I 0 to I to n, answer I is the number of ones in the binary representation of I. Sorry, I was very distracted when reading this question. I will read this question again. Given an integer n, return an array answer of length n plus 1. Okay, so that so if I'm given integer 2, then I will have to return array of length 3. So the length should be 3, and such that for each I 0 to n, answer I is the number of for each I, answer I is the number of ones in the binary representation of I. Oh, interesting. Is the number of ones in the binary representation of I. Okay. So if I'm given number 2, then it should be some number, right? So if it is 0, then 1, 1. So suppose answer will be, so it will always be 0, 1, 1, and then 4, right? 0, 1, 2, 3. So my 3 will be 3 is 100, right? 1, 0, 0. Or what is 3? 0, 0. 2 is, so binary representation, 0 is 0, 1 is 1, 2 is 1, 0, 3 is 1, 1, 4 is 1, 0, 0, 5 is 1, 0, 1. So I am adding it every time. So 6 is 1, 1, 0, and then what? So number of ones, right? So here how many number are there? 0 number. Here how many number are there? 1. Here how many number are there? 1. Here how many number are there? 2. Here how many number are there? 1. Here how many number are there? 2. Here how many number are there? 2. Right? So actually the answer is always static. If n is equal to 5, it means that I want first 5 numbers, right? From 0 to first 6 numbers, actually from 0, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, first 5 numbers only. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. First 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean from 0 to 5. So that is the question. And suppose if my n is equal to 6, then I would have to return from 0 to 6. Okay, so that is the question. And I already know that this is dynamic programming solution, so it is funny. And I already know that this is dynamic programming solution, then I want to think of how I can do it using dynamic programming, but is there a way to do it with dynamic programming? I don't know, like what is 7? Like all the numbers I'm always adding, right? I'm always adding to its previous number. Previous number, I mean, I don't even have to add it. I think there is just a formula in JavaScript which will convert decimal to binary. I like this LeetCode feature that shows how many people are online, and so many people are online in this question. So it is not so many people, but still there are like thousands of questions, right? But thousands of questions, and this number of people are there in one question. I looked at another question and there is just one people online there. So anyway, let's focus on this. So I think my straightforward approach, my brute force solution would be um just to do this, Yeah, that would be my brute force solution. I'll just go from start to end. So I'll just go from for let I is equal to 0, I is less than n, I plus plus, not less than n but equals to n, I plus plus, and then and then just binary string. Binary string will be binary of I convert to binary from decimal, of I, and then after I know the binary string, then I'll just ask a one function, count number of ones in the binary string, and then pass binary string, and then I'd create an array empty in the first, and then I'll just add this whatever is the count. Yeah, so this is what I would do, my brute force solution. This is my brute force solution. But how can I optimize this solution? I don't know, like so many people have gone, looks like they already have solved the problem, and I'm taking such long time. So 1 1 1, is there any, this will be 3 and 8 will be 1 1 0 plus 1 1, right? So I'm just trying to find a pattern here. So this will be 0 0 0 1, so the count will be 1 again, and then 9 will be again like 1 0 0 1, and the count will be 2 again. I can see a pattern here though. So it will always be from 1 2, and then it will go to 1 2 2 3, and then again it should go to 1 2 2 1 0 1 1. So if I add another one, then what will it be? 1 0 1 0, right? And then 1 0 1 1, and then 1 1 0 0, then yeah. So I think that there is a pattern here, because when I get to 8, then it will be 0, right? So it will be again 1 will be added, and then it will be 1 0 again, and then 1 1. So it looks like it is repeating again and again, because here 0 0 1 is repeating. See, 0 0 1 0 1 0 0 1 1 1 1 0 is repeating again like this. So I just have to add 1 to all these numbers. So here, because it is repeating again, isn't it? If you see here, all this repeating 0 1 2 4. So this is like 0 1 2 3 4, right? And the addition is just 1 here. I just need to add 1 here. I think that is the pattern here that we can follow. Solve the problem from one number at a time. Yeah, so for one number at a time, right? That's what I did here. For one number at a time, like for count x. Yeah, this is also another way to count how many numbers are there in that decimal. Or db plus most significant bit. Yeah, actually this one. So everything is added to this one only. So here first of all 1 is added. um and then one can see that binary form of 2 and 3 can be generated by adding 1 bit in front of 0 and 1. 2 and 3, yeah, 0 and 1, 1 0 1 1. Similarly, we can generate results 4 and 4 7 using 0 3 as blueprints. So yeah, there is this formula here. db plus least significant digit. db plus last set bit. Both approach is one of the most beautiful solutions I've ever seen. Yeah, I mean, I could have looked at this problem more, but I do not like. I mean, I'm not familiar with bit manipulation that much. I mean, I know how it works, but I'm just not close to that bit manipulation. I have to think. I'm not familiar so much. But so whenever I see bit manipulation things, I just do not see it. Because right now my focus is understanding the algorithm and trying to come up with novel ideas, etc. Not trying to focus on some new mathematical term, because I can always learn that term. But I'm trying to develop my lit code solving capability here. So yeah, so I still have 7 minutes. So let's look at another question now. Yeah, this was the today's daily lit code challenge question, which I did using DP. And yeah, it was, so DP means it always like, wow, how I did this problem was, I just looked at this problem and then I found out, just by looking at it, I can see that, okay, so 2 to 4 is already there. And then, I can see that I once I know how many, once I know what is the shortest distance from 2 to 4, I will know what is the shortest distance from 0 to 4 if I know shortest distance from 0 to 2, so things like that. So that gave me the intuition here just by looking at the question. Okay, let's look at another problem then. I still have 6 minutes, or maybe I can just talk about dynamic programming solution, dynamic programming with ChatGPT. It is already 11:54. It is way beyond my way beyond my sleeping time, but let's see. So for solving problems by breaking down into smaller subproblems. So first of all, I need to see the problem can be divided into subproblems whose solutions contributes to the overall solution or not, right? Yeah. And the same subproblem is solved multiple times. Decision making, there is often choice to make at each step. Example, to include an item in knapsack or not. Problems often involve constraints and keeping track of states. So problem often constraints and keeping track of states. Decision making, there is often a choice to make at each step. Example, to include an item in knapsack or not. Okay, solving a DP problem. So first of all, I need to define the problem state, and then formulate the transitions. I need to find the relationship between current state and the previous state's recurrence relation. So this is my recurrence relation, right? because this is the solution that this is the formula that will recur for everything. Initialize the base case and then iterate, start from smallest of problems and build up, or use recursion and cache the solutions to avoid recomputation. Okay, and extract the, yeah. Use recursion. So in that, in today's daily Leetcode challenge question also, we could just have used recursion using DFS. So from 0 to 2, and then from 2 I could just store that cache value. But 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 bottom up was more straightforward. Right now I'm thinking about what is the difference between these two, like why did I come up with this solution in the beginning for today's daily Code challenge question, bottom up, and why didn't I think not why did I not go with the top down approach? Because I think bottom up was very simple, straightforward, but top down it was like, for top down I had to do, I had to go from 0 to 0 to 0 to 2, and then from 2 to 5, 5 to 7, right? Oh wow, yeah, that's what I should have done. Because if you see my solution, where is my, yeah, if you see my solution here, first of all I thought of this only. So if you see here, so in the beginning only I thought of this, shortest path to reach to 4 is equal to, so in the beginning only I tried to do bottom to up instead of going from from top to bottom, you know because from bottom to up it means that I will start at bottom, so I know that shortest path to 0, and then I will calculate for 3 2 1 0. Shortest path for 4 is 0, then shortest path from 3 would be, I would know it if I knew this, and I would know it if I knew this, and if I know it if I knew this, right? So that is bottom up. But another solution from top to bottom, it would look like from 0, so yeah, so bottom up is like I'm building from the solution, because I already know this, so I'm building on the top of this, all these things, and building on the top of this, building on the top of this, and finally I will reach the final state that I want, right? But top down, it is very simple and easier, actually more easier to think, because top down is like from 0 I know that I can go to, so let's look at this, okay, this graph. From 0 I know I can go to 1, from 0 I know I can go to 2, so from 2 also I will just try to go to 4, try to go to, so it is more easier because it is just a recursion. From 0 I'll go to 1, from 2, also I will go to all the different nodes. From 3 also I'll go to all the different nodes, and then it is like that, and I will memorize it so that I will not have to go through again if I have gone to that again. Yeah, but instead of starting from 0 and going nowhere, like from 0 to 1, from 1 to again, from 0 to 2, and 2 to again, you know I thought that this is the most, this makes more sense. Yeah. Okay, I'll have to solve more than improving problems, I think. Or actually, instead of solving more problems, I can just analyze this more, my thought process, and uh, what modification I need to bring to my thought process, so that I know how exactly to think. So for that, actually, I don't even need to solve so many problems, just one problem, and analyze my thought process, so that's what I was trying to do here. I was trying to see how I thought in the beginning and how I came to this state, so that I know exactly, next time I know exactly how to come to this state directly without going through all this. But first of all, yeah, I'm just trying to know, like, what did I think in the beginning and how did I reach here, like, what was I thinking and how is this related, like, was I, whatever I was thinking here, how should I have thought. So yeah, so after solving every LeetCode question, I will just try to analyze my thought process, and then try to see, what corrections I can bring to my thought process. So that is how I learn. Instead of trying to understand to remember the solution, I just try to optimize my, I just try to improve my thought process. So here, how can I improve my thought process? That's what I'm thinking, like, what did I think here, like, what was I trying to do here? Because obviously if I just see next another question, then I will try to do the same thing again, right? I'll try to think the same way. So I'm just trying to fill the gap in my thought process here. What did I do here? So from 4 I just thought of, from 4 sorry is to 4, 1 plus minimum of sorry smart is from 3 to 0, and sorted matter is to 4, sorted matter is to for 3 to 4, and from 2 to 4. Yeah, I think in the beginning I was not so clear about everything, and I was trying to uh, yeah, I was just trying to think hard and fast. But the way I should have thought was, I should have, I think, looked at the problem more, you know. I think that's what I did after I did this. This is also a good solution though, but after I did, after I then I just looked at this problem more, and then I could see, okay, um this is a DP, and then I can just do, since this is a recurring problem, so I can just do something like this. That's what I thought. Yeah, I think it will be better for me if I solve this question again next week, so that I will see if my thought process will be same or it will change. Yeah, instead of doing a new question, I need to revisit my thought process for the same problem to see if my thought process has improved, or so I'll know more, I think, if I solve the same problem. Yeah, okay. I'll think about it if I should solve the same problem again or not. At least think about solution only, at least think about this approach. Yep, okay, everyone, thank you so much for watching, if anyone is watching. And Bye bye. Yes, I will think about that. Think about revisiting the problem, at least trying to come up with approach to that problem. Maybe after every week or after at least 1 month. I think after 1 month it will be better, because after a week I will still remember the same. After a week, the solution will be in my RAM, right? So I will. There is probably that I'll remember that solution. So I just want my slate to be clear in the beginning, so that I can come up with fresh approach. Yeah. So I think after 1 month it would be better. So yeah, I will keep this in mind. Okay.